Hello everyone, welcome back. Now I was going to go around the ruins and pick up all the things I missed, because apparently I missed a bunch of things. There's vials and such. Except, well, there's Keeper Zathrian right there. So I guess we're going to do that right now instead of going around and picking up what we missed.
Ah, and here you are already.
Yes. And what exactly are you doing here? I thought yeah. What are you doing here?
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow.
He wishes to see if we did his work for him. Is that not why you were here now, sorcerer?
Do not call me that, witch. I am keeper of this clan, and have done what I must. Did you acquire the heart?
There were some complications. I'll just be straight and say no, I didn't.
You didn't. May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin?
I was actually coming to see you. I have been sent to bring you back to the Lady of the Forest. I would like all of you to talk and figure this out.
Oh, is that what the spirit calls herself now? And what does she want with me, if I might inquire?
She wants you to break the spell. Yes, she will not summon Witherfang until you break the curse.
You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
Well, I thought Witherfang was a male wolf. I'm not exactly sure.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
So the werewolves can turn back? But the werewolves regained their minds.
I find that difficult to believe.
Well, see it for yourself.
They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
I hope there's another option, because I don't exactly want to kill. You won't at least consider talking to them?
Why? You claim they have regained their minds, but they are still savage beasts. Their nature is unchanged. All they want is revenge, or a release that I will not give them. No, let us take the heart and end it.
That option is there for a third time. The second option, I assure you, the werewolves have regained their minds. You still have so much hatred after all this time.
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are not Dalish. How can you know how we had to struggle to be safe? How could I have let their crimes go unanswered?
Can you at least meet with them? That's what I propose, and see what they have to say.
And what if it is revenge they want, and not talk? Will you safeguard me from harm?
I'll see what I can do, but yes, they do want revenge, but they want you to break the curse. That's their revenge, in a way. I will, but I sure hope it won't come to that. I'm not sure which option to take, because I want to say yes, I will protect him, but I hope it doesn't come to it, which is also the second option. Let's go with number 2. I don't think it'll come to that, or at least I hope it won't.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.
Okay, fair enough. I'm glad he's agreeing. I was hoping he would be agreeable, and so he is. A little bit of discontent, though, with the werewolves. We'll see what's up. I feel like there's a little bit more story than I realize, or I've not been told. So here we go.
So here you are, spirit.
She is the Lady of the Forest. You will address her properly.
I thought he was going to attack there.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, Spirit, as is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
I think he may have, but I don't exactly understand or believe it.
This is an old forest mortal, and I am its spirit, its heart. I was not summoned from across the Vale, but pulled from the trees, the rock, and soil. I was bound to the body of the great wolf with a fang, not possessed, like a Sylvan or the undead, but bound into one being. Such powerful magic, however, could not be accomplished without Zathrian's blood. The curse and his life are intertwined. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No, that is not how it is.
So you're telling me that Zathrian has to die for the curse to be lifted? That's what you're saying? That's what it sounds like.
No. The curse has a life of its own, though Zathrian's life depends on it. His death plays a part in its ending, however.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
I want to be nice about it and ask him to end the curse, but it seems like the only option for that is you'll end that curse if I have to force it myself. You'll have to end that curse, yes. So do it, or things will happen that I'm not going to be very happy about.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
Okay, well, they're all paralyzed, and he's going to summon some greater shades, it looks like. And he is a boss. That's unfortunate that I have to kill him. Okay, lots of silver... Oh, jeez. That's a lot of stuff. Right. Well, let's maybe put him in a crushing prison, get him out of the way, like that. And then I'm going to wait until the Sylvians are all close to me, so I can do a little bit of a waking nightmare like this. And then hopefully that will... everyone's doing alright. Okay, now I'm going to switch to my guy and do a war cry just to reduce their attack damage, that sort of thing. It looks like those Sylvians are... Ooh, looks like Morgan is taking a lot of damage, probably from, looks like Cone of Cold or something like that. So maybe with Alistair I can do a cleanse area, which I'm going to do right while he's stunned as well. I'm the only one who can do a cleanse area, so I'm going to do that right now. Morgan's going to die very, very soon, so I'm going to tell her to pot, same as Win, so pot, Win, please. My frame rate is pretty much gone. There are... Oh, I think the cleanse area cleansed the paralysis, which is what I was hoping it would do when I used it up. Okay, how's the health of everyone doing? Pretty good. Let's actually put a rune of protection. I can't see what's going on at all right now. This is just craziness right now. Morgan's taking a ton of damage again. Let's actually put... Sure, let's put telekinetic weapons on, because these guys might have a lot of armor. I'm actually going to do a Mind Blast. How's the health of everyone doing? So far, so good. She's out of mana pretty soon, so I'm actually going to tell her to use a Greater Lyrium Potion here. And I'm going to turn on their Siphon. Oh.
No more. I cannot defeat you.
Finish it. Kill him now.
No, Swiftrunner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it.
Don't you think this has gone on long enough, Zartharian? Do you really want your clan to die like this?
Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you'll do it? You'll end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it.
It's kind of sad.
Over. She's gone. And we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
Wow, that was something. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I felt sad. They all looked at each other and they're like, well, this is it. Oh. Well, I think we did the right thing, though. So time to pay up. You can kill them? No. Why would we do that? So what are you going to do now?
We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
Wow. Yeah, that was really interesting. But sad, like I said. It was kind of sad. But I think we did the right thing. Right, I said before we're going to actually go back around the entire ruin and look for the things I missed, because apparently there are some vials and some revenants that I missed, and those guys will drop the, what's it called, the Juggernaut armor. There's another sarcophagus over here, because I kept walking past them. I need to hold down tab as I'm doing right now, and then pick up the things that I did miss. I got XP for opening a door there? That was very strange. So yes, I'm going to go around the ruins, and if I find anything, I'll show you guys. So there's the glass phylactery right here. So I'm going to save, and I think we're going to fight a revenant, so I'm actually going to turn on telekinetic weapons. Actually, that's kind of useless, because we're going to do a cleanse area as soon as it pops out. So let's do that. There's the revenant. That is not my character. I was trying to bring my character in so I can do a cleanse area like that. It is a boss revenant, which is quite different from the other ones. And then we turn on the things. Did our cleanse area do nothing? Let's try it with Alistair then. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have to be doing anything at all. That's a bit annoying. And I let Morgan die there, so I'm actually going to revive her. And then we're going to put a Glyph of Warding right in the middle, hopefully. Oh, looks like Wind died. And she died as well. Is there like an AoE? I think there might be an AoE, yeah, whatever. It's pretty simple, nothing to worry about too much. And yes, it looks like there was an AoE death aura thing that basically I shouldn't have stood in. But I'm being quite lazy right now, so looks like everything else is good. Tevinter Shield, that's another Tevinter Shield, another scrap of paper, which describes more of the Revenant stuff. I don't really know what these guys are used for, the Revenants that is. I think they're for a quest, and like I said, I was looking for the Juggernaut armor, because I feel like the Juggernaut armor is very good. It has a lot of resistances on it, and originally I was actually going to use some armor that increases healing received, but apparently that stat doesn't work. So I am actually more keen to use the Juggernaut armor, straight resistances, that sort of thing, because the straight resistances are much, much better. Shadow Wolf, what is that? Okay. Oh, it's a guy we forgot to loot. Yeah, I should really use tab more often, but it is kind of inconvenient.
As you say. It shall be done.
Except I can't open that chest, and it looks like one of our characters is stuck all the way back there, Morgan. How full is our inventory? Pretty full, but I hope we'll be able to empty it sooner than later. And it looks like we can see the tab targeting stuff from pretty far away, so... Can we actually get back out there? No, we have to go all the way out, so I'm going to do that. And skip ahead. So there's another Phylactery that I missed, so I'm going to click on that one. Oh, this elaborate artifact has gem-like structures that contain what appears to be blood, flesh, and liquid even after all this time. The gem is vibrating slightly. Sure, let's show the artifact to the other party members.
A device meant to hold a spirit, perhaps? Such would be my guess. Though, what might be left of any spirit within after such a long time trapped?
This appears to be a phylactery of some kind. The essence of a mage, kept magically preserved. If that were all it is, however, I would be surprised.
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You'd think it would be all dried up after so long. There must be magic involved.
What would I like to do? Try to open it, sure. There does not appear to be any way to open the gem. There is a crack along its length, no hinges or lock mechanism that you see. There is no crack. Okay, yeah, continue. The blood inside the gem moves slowly, as if viscous. How it was placed inside the gem, however, is impossible to tell. I feel like touching it might be a bad idea, but let's try. The gem is warm to the touch, and your mind immediately begins swimming with visions, images and memories from a life not of your own. The presence in the gem is at first alarmed when it senses your touch. It recoils in fear, and the images that rush your mind are ones of imprisonment and loneliness. Is this some kind of trap spirit? I do not... The presence thinks quickly, bewildered. Finally, it decides that you are indeed real, and not a product of its fevered imagination. More images flash through your mind. Time that the presence has spent trapped within a life gem. Time where the presence has slept, gone mad, and then slept again. The presence has no name. It can remember. The presence has no name it can remember. You get the sense of an elf, a mage glittering silver armor. But this was long ago, remembered through a fog. Is there anything I can do for you? There are no images for a time, only a feeling of kneeing loneliness. Keening loneliness. A sense of being trapped, and a mind that is only tenuously present any longer. The presence could give you what knowledge remains within of how it became an arcane warrior. You are no mage yourself, but you could teach such knowledge to those who are. This is all the presence has left of any longer, last of its memory. In return, the presence asks you only one thing from you, oblivion. How do I give you the release you seek? The images come from a faint and uncertain You see a stone altar, the life gem placed upon that altar. Continue. The life gem then vibrates and explodes, destroying the presence within forever. The yearning that follows this image is keen and almost hopeless. Alright, so you can teach me to become an arcane warrior. The images that the presence senses are desperate. It will give you what memories it has. However, follow the arcane warrior's path will be the last of its order. Okay. I will help you then. The images become tinged and with desperation. The presence cannot remember where the altar is, but it knows the life gem must be placed onto it. Approach the stone altar with the gem. As the life gem nears the altar, the present becomes overcoming with emotion. Could its endless nightmare finally be over? The images are sent to your mind, depicting a clear question. Do you still wish to learn the skills of the arcane warrior? Does the presence is ready to teach you? Yes, do give me your memories. The memories flood into your minds. They are hazy and incomplete, but enough for any mage to gather the few of the talents that the arcane warrior once possessed. Continue. Now the presence asks you to keep your promise. Release it from its eternal prison. Oh, you can be such a mean person. Place the altar on the stone altar. The last image from the presence are ones of joy. Oblivion will be a welcome relief. Ta-da! New quest? What does it mean? Oh, that's quest completed. Yes, there we go. So that's how you learn the arcane warrior. And to me that's really cool, because it's like a melee mage, and I always love the whole battle mage concept. So I might give that to one of the mages, but like I said before, I don't really like any of the specializations for the mages currently. The arcane warrior gives them dexterity, which is not something I care about for them at the moment. I'd rather give them spirit healer as well as shapeshifter for both of them, because the bonuses that they give passively are pretty good. I like the blood mage passive because it's constitution, and I feel like they could use that quite nicely. But the armor is also good from... Oh, here comes the fire room. I feel like the armor from shapeshifter is good enough because it prevents them from dying. They can take more damage. So that's always nice. Looks like I've ran through this entire ruin again. And those were the two things I missed, those two phylacteries. But there is also the graves out in the forest that I also missed. So I'm going to go back out in the forest and I'm going to go take a look at those graves, because apparently that's how you get the other pieces of the Juggernaut armor. And I really do want to use the Juggernaut armor. Or I might consider it because it has good stats on it, we'll see. I mean, right now I feel like the concern is not our melee characters. Their armors are very good. Our melee characters are very tanky. Even Alistair was able to take a lot of damage. He's very resistant to it. It's the mages that die in a few hits, which I'm not too happy about. I don't really know what to do for the mages to give them armor, but I guess that's just part of their kit. They're mages after all. They're supposed to be squishy, and I'm supposed to be more tactful and keep them out of the combat. But there I was being lazy and decided to keep them in the aura of death. And I didn't really care anyways, because Alistair was probably going to kill it by himself. So it's all good. Okay, time to head back out into the forest. I feel like the lighting in the forest has changed. It's a lot more foggy now. But maybe that's just my imagination. And it looks like we forgot to loot one of the hurlocks. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, this tab thing is pretty useful. So there's one of the gravestones, but I don't think we could disturb this one. This tombstone is of Tevinter General. The epitaph makes it clear that his spirit was left to guard over something. Disturb the tombstone. Oh, it's just an archer. Okay. Oh, a bunch of... Actually, there's a lot more than I expected there. That's fine. I think... Yeah, is that a revenant? That is a big revenant. Okay, that might hurt. So let's see. Let's see. Maybe we can put that revenant in a crushing prison if possible. So let's try that, crushing prison. And we'll put a virulent bomb on it. The crushing prison didn't do anything. There we go. Looks like Alistair's taking some damage, but he's able to resist a lot of it. I'm actually going to put a bunch of hexes on that revenant. Looks like everyone's doing fine. Uh oh, here comes the pole. Get her out of there as soon as possible. She's about to die. So I need to do... Oh, shoot. Someone taunted, please. Oh, I'm all the way over there. Great. That's not going to end well. So, let's see. Can we taunt? Okay, I think she might get hit here. Looks like... well, let's tell her to do a drain life. Yeah, she's going to take a hit, but that's fine. No big deal. I think we can deal with it. Ah, here comes another pull. Don't take it, don't hit. Oh, yeah, she's going to take a big hit here. Maybe I should tell her to pot one of those little ones, maybe. Oh, geez, it's still after her. So let's try and do a Winter's Grasp and kill it before it does anything else. Yeah, I wasn't handling it very well myself. Okay. Juggernaut. Ooh. Spirit resistance, mental resistance. Yeah, it's all about resistances, and I really like that quite a lot. Alright, let's go find the other ones. I don't know how suddenly it knew that it was the armor of a general. I thought it would be something else. Or like... yeah, before it says it didn't know what it was. And also on the map I noticed that the Great Oak says that's the nature of the beast. Oh wow, if you hold down tab here as well, it shows you the things on the map. That's cool. I can't believe I didn't realize how to use tab until like 40, 50 hours into the game. Whoops. Well, you learn things as you go along. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so. The other... oh yes, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Is the Hermit. I looked up on the wiki and I sort of found out that the Hermit is actually a blood mage. It's the blood mage for one of the quests that we have to kill him. So I might do that. Kill him, we'll see. I think our inventory is getting pretty full. We can manage, we still have some space. Mithril's Blessing, ooh. Sounds cool, but it's actually not that great. The Great Protector. So maybe we should go to the Hermit? No. Yes, to the Hermit. Because there's two tombstones. There's one in the north and one in the south. But maybe we should take care of the Hermit first. I think I'm going to bother him by touching his tree, which is actually his tower. It's like a mage's tower that he shrunk down or something. It's pretty interesting. Landmark tent. So I'm actually going to save because he is a boss and he will summon some things. Alright. Continue.
Don't you have any manners whatsoever? Were you raised by a rodent?
Actually, I was. Let's reach into the cubbyhole. You put your hand into the mud and feel around. You find something and grab onto it. You feel something else moving around the mud and stabs your hand painfully as you yank your prize out.
Oh, you've done it now. You've surely done it now.
What happens if... what? Did I do something bad? Okay, let's save again. I saved over that save, so hopefully... whoops, I exited the tree trunk there. I did it again. I was just trying to skip the dialogue. Okay, nothing. Well, let's talk to him.
You've done it now. Oh, you've done it now.
It is begun.
You've done it now.
Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. I'm kind of worried. Why are they blood mages here? They were not here last time. Okay. What's happening here?
You are not welcome here.
That's a very strange dress you've got there. I'm here on behalf of the Mages Collective.
Doing the Templars' dirty work for them, eh? Templars or mages, it means nothing to us. There is dark power here, and you won't stand in our way.
That is not their scream. That is very guttural. So let's put a Waking Nightmare on these guys. Because, make them attack each other. It'll be funny. Yeah, not really sure what to do about these guys. They are Templars, so maybe we should use okay, well, he used his Templar's Verdict. He also used his... not Templar's Verdict, Holy Smite. Let's do it Life Drain on this guy. I have no idea where the blizzard's coming from, but okay. I think Morgan might die here while she's frozen now, so... Yay! Okay, that was odd. So apparently that wasn't them that it wasn't the hermit that we had to kill. It's just these guys. They were not here before. I don't know what made them trigger spirit damage. Really? Does Morgan not have these? Oh, right, it's for spirit damage. And the only thing that has spirit damage is the Waking Nightmare. Or not Waking Nightmare. What about Crushing Prison? What about Wynn? What kind of gloves does she have? Nature. Yeah, she does nature, doesn't she? Yes. She has an injury for some reason.
My friend.
Let's look at the gravestone. And whoop, there was an option to click. Yeah, the options were switched on that one, so I actually pressed the wrong one. Disturb the wards. Legend of the Juggernaut. Let's do another Waking Nightmare because that's fun. So maybe on these two here.
I see.
This is hoping they won't move. I dragged Wynn into the death pile. So you guys should go and attack that guy. Because he is gonna kill Wynn. And her stuff is turned off for some reason. That's not cool. And then we'll put a glyph of warding on those guys so they don't take as much damage, even though they probably don't need it. Because they are big and strong. So, like that. Let's put a Crushing Prison, a Walking Bomb, and then just nuke it. And let's get Wynn out of that spot, because she will take a lot of damage when that bomb explodes. I don't know if we can do anything else. Let's maybe do like a war cry, just for fun, because that's funny. How's the Walking Bomb doing? I think it's doing alright. Is he gonna explode? Yeah! And that hit all the skeletons. That was awesome. There is another elite skeleton there, so maybe I should put a vulnerability hex on it. But our melee guys can just take care of it really easily like that. Boom. And there is another archer left. One more archer. I should probably just go in close so you guys can see what's going on. Excellent. Juggernaut plate boots. Oh, not bad. Alright. It does have less armor than the ones we're wearing, but I like the full resistance, so I might go ahead and wear it. I might even give it to Alistair because our armor is pretty good. His armor is quite good as well because it's got 5 health regeneration while in combat, which is a very, very good thing to have. And then the last one is down south, past the little past the barricade that we had to go through. All right, there it is. So let's activate it. Disturb the wards. There's another Revenant. Let's do our little trick of Waking Nightmare. Right there. Okay. Looks like the Revenant's going to go and kill stuff, which is actually pretty awesome. So I'm going to put a Winter's Grasp and... Oops, I was trying to put a bomb on it. Let's try and get Morgan out of that, or Wynn out of that spot. Because bad things are going to happen if... well, it looks like Aiden is taking some damage. Let's actually put a glyph of warding on them. Like so. It looks like her armor decided to run off. Let's put a life ward on Aiden as well, because he seems to be taking quite a lot of damage right now. Let's heal him up. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. That's fine though. We can switch to him and do a war cry. Looks like Wynn's out of mana, so I'm actually going to use a Greater Lyrium Potion because he is taking a lot of damage. And that is not something I'm too happy about. Let's actually put a Heroic Defense on him so that he doesn't take as much damage. How's the Revenant doing? It's doing alright. Where's Morgan? She got pulled in and she's going to die pretty soon. Looks like she used her, yeah, Drain Life, which is good. Let's put another Walking Bomb on it, even though it's about to die here. And there we go. I don't think the explosion affected anyone other than our characters, but that's fine. We were in that glyph, so we were able to resist it quite well. Okay, there we go. And I believe we can loot the last piece of the Juggernaut plate. Give us armor penetration. Oh, our inventory's full. Right. Well, let's see. What can we do to empty it? And let's loot that last piece of armor. Heavy plate armor. Excellent. And then I guess we're heading back to the Dalish camp now. Dalish? Yes. Which is just one of these exits. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll see you there. Looks like there are some bears here that we haven't fought yet, apparently. Not sure why. Actually, we need to activate our our auras because we switched some people out. Looks like Alistair, and yep, everything's good then. These are just some bears, nothing too special. We can just do a war cry and knock them out like that. You know what? Let's use the Templar's or Holy Smite. Keep wanting to call it Templar's Verdict. Okay, so we did miss some werewolves. Oh, there's another bear. Can we grab that wolf pelt? Apparently we can't, because our inventory's full. And a bunch of death roots that I also missed, but I don't think we need death roots. I want the elf roots. The elf roots are definitely useful. I'm actually going to grab that elf root down at the bottom, which I missed last time. Okay, there's that one. And I don't think I need to loot that wolf anyways. It's just a pelt. Doesn't really matter too much. I've got enough money to basically do whatever I want at this point, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to go into the elf camp, and we'll see what their disposition is behind it. I don't think they're going to be too happy about Zathrian dead, but let's hope things will end well, and I'm sure they will.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
Yes, he sure was.
It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens.
Thank you.
Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
All right, good to hear. Thank you very much, Lanya.
It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
All right. We got some items, apparently, because hopefully, yep, we're able to keep them. Keeper's staff, which, very good, and Keeper's robes. So let's actually take a look. What's this golden ring? I'm going to take a look at those real quick first. Let's see. Willpower, magic, cold resistance, spirit resistance instead. A little bit less armor, but has some spell power, which could be good. Let's take a look at what Morgan's robes are like. I might give them to her, actually. Yeah, I think I might go ahead and do that. Let's see. Oh, that's very, very ugly. Well then. And let's see what this Keeper Staff is all about. Lots of spell power, does a lot more damage. Well, a little bit. Mana regeneration while in combat, spell power. I like the mana regeneration. Let's see what Wind Staff is like. I'm going to give her the Keeper's one. There we go. Excellent. Now Morgan has to look like a priestess thing. I don't think she's going to be too happy about that. But what can you do? Yeah. Let's see, we've got a ton of stuff as well that I don't really care about. There was those rings that I saw. They're right here. We've also got Magister's Kinch, which... it's not that great. Yeah, they've got better. Silver Cord could be alright. Spear resistance, maybe. Well, actually, we replaced that one for... I'll keep that anyways. Constitution. Okay. There is also the question of the Juggernaut armor. So I'm actually going to take a look. If I can find it. Juggernaut. Plate. Gloves. Can we store it by name? Yes, we can. So let's see. J. Juggernaut. Full set, huh? I do like it. What's Alistair's? I'm going to compare it to Alistair's as well. He's got kind of a dumb helmet, so I might want to... Yeah, I think I'm going to give it to Alistair. So let's see what's up with that. Very nice. Yes, I do like that. Oh, it looks quite nice. It is very Templary as well. It has that Templar sword right in the middle of the chest. Perfect. I like it. It's beautiful. Alright, excellent. Well, I think I'm all sorted out. There's one more thing that I can do, and I don't know why he still has the quest. I don't really care, but I have to tell Athras and show him the scarf.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I do. Oh man, I was hoping we would cure her of the curse, but she decided to attack us. I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
She gave me her scarf, yes. See for yourself.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
She was a werewolf, just as you suspected.
So I was right. But what became of her?
She died, Athras, but not before she sent her love. She wanted to make sure you were alright, and that she thought about you all the time.
She told you that? Yes. That is what she would do. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised.
Thank you.
Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shira, fare you well.
You as well. Okay, well, we got a necklace that's like he said, so Athos pendant. And it's not that great. Let's check the quest log. It looks like we're done yeah, awesome. And we're actually ready for the lance meet. Probably keep these salves and stuff, but I really don't care. So I'm just gonna sell them. Okay, I also saw that we leveled up, so I need to take a look at that as well. Well, there's nothing really I care too much about, so I'm actually just gonna take assault, and that's pretty much it. Yep, there's assault. And then we'll give myself some more strength as well. And what about Alistair? Alistair leveled up. Let's give him another combat tactics slot, sure. And then from here we can give him Sunder Armor as well, which is quite nice. And then we'll give him some strength. And let's take a look at what that Sunder Armor is all about as well. Okay, well, that's, as the name implies, it is a sundering of armors, which is quite nice. Well, here's a quest, but I really don't care. I kind of just want to go back to Redcliffe, and then we can complete our little Landsmeet thing, because I think that's the next thing that's coming up, so I'm pretty happy about that.